Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Hmm? Honey, with two. Hmm. Tutti, tutti. Austin, hi. You're the first person to join. Good evening from this side, Austin. How is China, Austin, this evening? Mm. So what do you think on our topic? What is your own opinion on our topic? What is common spending habits that leave people stuck where they are? Oh, it's 2:58 a.m. Ah, this side it's 5:58 p.m. 5:58 p.m. in Kenya right now. So it's almost sleeping time this side too. It's about time we'll go to bed, but it's still early. The sun is yet to set this side. Welcome, guys. Tap to like the live stream. Let me know where you're watching me from. Hashtag Sharike8467 all the way from Malindi, Kenya, guys. Oh. Mm. Enjoy your smoothie. Enjoy your smoothie. Guys, you're welcome. Those who just joined, tap to like the stream and let me know the common spending habits that leave people stuck. That is what we're discussing this evening. Common spending habits that leave people stuck. What do you think are these habits that leave people stuck? Let me know in the comments at Sharike8467, guys. No, 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 no. That is a script that has already been written, Austin. It's just waiting for the day to actually finalize on that. The world knows who is going to win. Those people holding that session already know who is the winner. So that is it. Not today, actually. Not today. Let's save that for another day. Mm-hmm. Save that for another day. We will discuss that when it's due. But today, let's focus on what we have already planned out. Let's just focus on what we have on the screen at the moment. You give your contribution according to what you can see there. At who is the winner? I cannot tell, but people know already who is gonna win the World Cup. You know, the winner has been ascertained already. They're just waiting for time. Joshua Francis. Hi, Joshua Francis. You're welcome. Where are you watching me from, Joshua Francis? I don't know. I don't know who is gonna win, but they know. The people involved know who is going to win that World Cup. So never stress on that. When that day comes, you will see the winner. Oh, you're from Cape Coast, Ghana. Joshua Francis, you're welcome. Let's see who will win at the end of the day. And if France doesn't win, what would you do, Austin? If France doesn't win, as you are saying it. Yeah, I'm from Kenya, Joshua Francis. Definitely, exactly, correct. I am from Kenya. He's lying. Oh, Austin is lying. I'm not from Nigeria. I am from Kenya, purely Kenyan, proudly Kenyan. Welcome, guys. Welcome those who just joined. Let me know where you're watching me from. Where are you watching Sharika from? And what are the common habits on spending that leave people stuck where they are, guys? That is what we're dealing with today. Laffy. You can call my country whatever you think, whatever you imagine, but me, I am proud of my country. I will choose it again and again and again and again and again. I am proudly Kenyan. I will not be ashamed to say I'm Kenyan because you think it's a dirty country. I will say it again and again and again. I will be proud of my country. So guys, people left already. Even before I did what I have to, I said whatever I had to say. Wewe mwana. Yes, that is how it is actually. I'm not going to just deny that I'm Kenyan because someone thinks my country is dirty. No. I will defend it with the last drop of my blood because, that's my motherland. Hey. When it comes to my country, my friend, I'll stand for it no matter what. Whatever you think about my country, that is none of my business. So long as I know it's my country and it's a good country, that is all that matters to me. Other people's opinion don't matter because I know my country pretty well. So guys, talk to me. Let me know, those who are watching me right now. Shalette. Hi, Shalette. You're welcome. Ah, my friend, there is no east, west. Home is always the best, you know. And in Swahili, we have this saying that mwenda tenzi naomo marejeo wapi ngamani. So me, I will choose my country again and again. As much as I want to travel the world, I will always come back to my country. I love my country so much. We have Vili Snipey. Hi, you're welcome, Vili. Guys, let me know, those who are joining at the moment, let me know where you're watching me from this moment. At Sharika8467. Feel free to give your own opinion. What are the common spending habits? What are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? What do you think are those? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Join. Keep joining, guys. Keep joining. Keep tapping. Tell me, because I have a few that I came up with actually. I don't know if I should start first because nobody has answered my question so far since we started. I think I'm going to be the first one to tell you one of the common habits that people practice that leave them stuck where they are for the longest that I can ever think. Spending more than you earn, my friend. If you're that person who spends a lot than you're earning, my friend, you're going into debts because you want to buy something you saw somewhere, you want to buy this, you saw a friend has this, now you want to overspend. That will leave you stuck. Very, very stuck. So spend within you means don't overspend. Don't spend more than what you're earning. Spend within. Your budget should be within your earnings. Simekupa maji ukamwaga we. Sikupi. Yeah, spend. Your expenditure should match your earning. You know? Don't overspend. Don't spend money that you don't have. That will lead you into... Mama, kelele. That will lead you into borrowing. You know what that can do? Into debts, actually. So, don't spend the money you don't have. That will keep you stuck for the longest. Buying to impress others. If you're that person who wants to impress everybody, my friend, that will always be knocking at your door. Don't buy to impress anybody. Don't spend your money to impress anybody. Budget your money. Budget. Know where your dime goes. Write down every expenditure. Make sure you keep track of how you're spending your money so that you know this month, this is what I spend. I spend this certain amount on this product, this on grocery, this I spend on this. You know how much you can spend in a month. That is how it should be. You keep a good track of your expenses so that you know if you're overspending or you're spending within your budget. That is what I'll say. Thank you so much. That is also another thing actually. Spending before saving is what makes people actually. You spend, you don't save. How are you going to maneuver through life if you're always spending without saving? If an emergency comes up, you have nothing. You go ahead to borrow from friends. You know, sometimes you can get disappointed because not everybody is fighting their own battle out there. You don't save and you expect that once you have an emergency, a friend is going to save you. Oh my God. You're going to be disappointed, not once, countless times. So remember to save. You save for the future because you don't know. Emergencies don't tell you they'll be coming a certain day. They just appear out of the blues. So you have to have a strategy. You have to have a budget. Save some money for, you should have an emergency fund somewhere in that when you get an emergency, you can easily get those funds and use it. You're saying, thank you so much, Joshua Francis. Letting expenses rise to match every income increase. That is what I think I wrote it somewhere. That is lifestyle inflation, if I'm not wrong. Is that so, Joshua Francis? Yeah, lifestyle inflation. When your income rises, you now increase the expenditure. You cannot, you will remain stuck with that. Nini mama? Anjo. Wewe kibwengo. Njo tukae chini hapa. So be keen on how you spend your money. Be keen on how you spend your money, guys. Don't overspend on things you don't need. Don't buy things that you won't need. Because a friend bought something, you now want to buy the same thing. You don't need it. You just bought it because you want to impress someone. My friend, you will suffer. You will suffer in this life if you are that person who is buying to impress. You remain stuck for the rest of your days. Then we have impulse buying. But this is where buying anything comes in. You just buy without you don't have a list of things you need. You just buy randomly. Impulse buying things you don't need. Spending money on services you don't need. Trying to please everybody. My friend, this life, if you are that kind of a person who wants to impress everybody, life may not favor you. You have to have a plan. Have a budget. Work within your budget. Know what you need and what you don't need. Don't spend money on things you don't need. That is impulse buying. My friend, that showing off will cost you. It will cost you. If you're that person who wants to show off, it's gonna cost you a fortune. Because people don't care what you have. They don't care what you wear. They don't care what you do with your money. It's your business. Hey, those people you're fighting to impress, they don't even like you. They don't even care about you. Why are you impressing them? Why are you overspending? Why are you stretching your finances to try and impress people who don't even like you? Why are you fighting so hard to impress people who will not even care if you're suffering or not? People should be very vigilant when it comes to this spending habit. Don't impress everybody. They don't care about you. Why are you even fighting to impress them in the first place? Instead of you saving up for the future, you're busy flaunting and showing off how you've bought whatever you've bought or whatever you have. People don't care. They don't freaking care. So just live your life within your means. Save and invest. Invest in a good business. Don't just invest anywhere. Invest in a good business. Mama, utaanguka mama, utaanguka. Shuka, sikutaki. Kuna kelele. Unajua kuna kelele. Nitachuna utatoka. So those are just a few reasons or spending habits. Another thing is depending on what? Depending on debt for everyday expense. You are that person who you're always borrowing. If it's not from your colleague, it's from your friend, it's from your sister, it's from your brother. You're always borrowing because you want to fund a certain lifestyle, a lifestyle that you cannot afford, a lifestyle that you don't want to sacrifice and work for it. My friend, if you are that person who depends on debt to carry out your everyday expenses, you're going that is a big red flag for you. That is a big red flag you should always look at. Another thing about the common habits that common spending habits that let people stuck where they are is what? Chasing trend. You're that person who wants to buy every phone in the market. You hear iPhone 17 is just new, you want to buy it already. You see this new dress, you want to buy it already. You see this new cooker, you want to have everything. My friend, don't stop chasing trend. Trend will make you remain where you are, and you keep wondering, why is your life not making progress? Why are you not making progress? Reason being, you're busy chasing trend. Everything that is new in the market, you have to buy it. We have Dila Bruski. Hi, Dila. You're welcome, Dila. Mimi. Keti hapa uandike. Andika basi. Andika. So that is just it, guys. Stop chasing trend if you want to make progress. Utaniangushia simu yangu mama. Nenda uchukue gari. Gari yako iko wapi? Utakata makaratasi yangu yote. Wacha. Staki. So if you want to progress in life, stop chasing trend. Stop chasing trend, guys. That is the common spending habits that also keeps people stuck where they are. Chasing trend. You're chasing every trend, everything that is new in the market, you're the first person to buy. Even these things that you don't even need, you're buying them. Why should you buy something that you're not going to use? Something that will remain in your house untouched. What is the essence in the first place? Enda uite toto. Enda usalimie toto. Salimie toto. That is what I'm talking about. Buying. Chasing trend. I mean, this is common among most people. They want to have the latest iPhone, the latest laptop, the latest washing machine, everything, the latest vacuum cleaner, anything you see online, you already want to buy it. Others will not even use it. You're just buying and coming and filling your house with a lot of stuff that you don't even use. Others you will not even touch them at all. Here comes, you're buying clothes that you will not even wear. You just want people to know you have the same kind of dress, you have the same you have that handbag that it's too expensive, something like that, you have that car, the latest car. Hey, umeenda kwa toto. Yeah, that is common among we women, simply because you saw a celebrity has this bag, now you also have, you must have it. My friend, people who think, the rich don't think in that direction. They don't chase trends. Rich people don't chase trends. They don't buy things they don't want, or they don't do the impulse buying. They always have calculated moves. They have budget. They live within budget. They budget for everything. Every dime has to be accounted for. Nothing goes out without accountability. You account for every shilling that leaves your pocket. You keep track of every expenditure. So as long as it is an expenditure, no matter how small it is, you write it down. This month, this is what I spend on this particular thing. This is what I'm spending. So monthly, I can spend approximately, let's say like 5,000 is my monthly expenditure. You know how much you're able to spend each month. Hey. Magoso, that is what I can read now. That the other name is so hard for me. Oh, you're from South Africa. Thank you so much for joining. Fesile Mlindel Limagoso. Wow. I am from Kenya. Nice to meet you, Magoso from South Africa. What do you think are the common spending habits that keep people stuck? That is what we're discussing right now. The common spending habits that keep people stuck. Hmm? What are those habits? Don't try to pronounce it. You bite your. Actually, I was almost biting it anyway. That's why I resorted to just calling out the last bit of your name, Magoso. That is a bit pronounceable. You can easily pronounce that, but the rest, oh my God. Hey, people with the hardest names, people from Zimbabwe, Zambia, and South Africa. Your name are the longest. I mean, why? Very unique, and sometimes you can easily bite your tongue trying to pronounce that. So let me know what you think on our topic. What are the common spending habits that make people get stuck where they are? What are those habits, guys? And this is the same habits that will um, differentiate actually. These are the habits that are going to differentiate the rich from the poor. They are always the characteristics. How you spend your money, matters a lot. How you spend your expenditure matters. If you're spending more than you're earning, that is a red flag for you, my friend. You will drift into debts that you will not even realize yourself that you're drifting into debts. Big one at that. So ensure you keep track of your expenditure. Ensure you spend your money on things you need, not things you don't need. Don't spend money on things you don't need. Don't buy things you will not use. Mm? Sometimes I wonder, I just see people buying. Ah, my friend, can you rest for a bit? Rest. You cannot buy anything. You cannot buy everything. Buy what you need. Buy what you need. That is what I'll tell you. So guys, talk to me if you're joining right now. And if it's your first time here, remember to subscribe. This is your girl Sharike, all the way from Malindi, Kenya, guys. Feel free to give me your own opinion as we proceed. Give me your own opinion on our topic today, guys, as we proceed. Aside from that, don't forget to tell me where you're watching me from this evening. It's actually, let me see, 6:23 p.m. in Kenya right now. 6:23 is the time where I am. So if you don't mind, you can also share the time in your various countries, guys. So let's proceed with our topic. What are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? What are those habits? Umarudi umemwona Toto? Toto ako wapi Toto Kamsalimie Toto mwambie mambo Toto Toto ako wapi? Umevaa viatu vyako vya kupiga kelele. Kelele hiyo. Oh, okay. I think people spend inappropriately because of a lack of budget and self-control. It's not one thing, it's a variety of things based on a person's personality. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, M. I hope I remember that. Actually. Guys, keep tapping as we proceed with our topic. What do you think are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? You're welcome, Natalia. Come on. Wait, come on. What are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? Let me know in the comments. We've talked about a few inappropriate spending, We have talked about spending more than you earn. We've talked about impulse buying to impress others, If you're that kind of a person, you're buying to impress another, my friend, you still have a long way to go. You still have a long way to go, guys. If you're that person who is always chasing a trend, that is also another thing that is will hinder you from progressing in terms of financial matters. Don't chase trend. Avoid chasing trend. Live within your budget. Have a budget for yourself. Your spending budgets, and don't spend more than you earn. That is just a few, guys. Let me know what you think on our topic. Those who are joining, feel free to give me your own opinion on our topic. What are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? Nani, utafanya masikio yangu azibe mama. Dudu iko wapi? Iko wapi? Umemwacha Toto we. Toto we iko wapi? Toto we iko wapi? Welcome, guys. Tap to like the live stream. Don't forget to subscribe and tell me where you're watching me from as we proceed with our topic. But for me, I spend way too much on alcohol, not going to lie. That is just, my friend, Magosa. Alcohol. That in the first place is not good for your health. It's not good for your health. But you can stop it anyway. It all depends on you. If you want to leave that habit, you can totally leave it. But I'm not promising that it's gonna be an easy journey, because living a bad habit, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes consistency, efforts, and a plan. If you have a plan well strategized out, you can stop the habit completely and you'll be proud of yourself. So try, because I believe you can actually stop. There's nothing that is impossible in this world. Everything is possible. We are the only people who are limiting whatever and thinking that you cannot achieve. The limitation is all in our minds. The impossibility that we think, it's all in our minds. But I know everything is possible. You can actually do it if you want to. If you're determined to do it, my friend, and you have that zeal to actually stop drinking for good, you can still do it. So it's you to decide today if you want to stop or you want to continue with that habit, because it's going to drain your pockets. Alcohol, I'm not going to lie. Alcohol will drain you, will siphon your funds. It will siphon your funds until you have nothing to spend. Now you start borrowing because you want to satisfy that you want to drink, That is just it. So make a choice today, and follow up with it. Guys, talk to me, those who are in at the moment. What do you think on our topic today? What do you think on our topic today, guys? What is your own opinion? What do you think are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? Why do you think some people are stuck while others are progressing with ease? Why do you think we have the poor, the middle class, and the rich? It's because of our expenditure on the way we spend. That is why we have those classes in the society, but they couldn't be there if we would have known how to embrace the good spending habits. We wouldn't be having the poor and the rich. We wouldn't be having the poor and the middle class. Actually, that is what I'll say. But due to overspending, overspending, impulse buying to impress friends, chasing fashion and trend. Wait, sikia ndege. Uko na kelele. Enda uone baba amekuja. Enda uone baba. Those kind of behaviors, unless we look deep into those behaviors and stop them, then we will remain stuck for the rest of your life. You'll be wondering why is the pattern, why does the pattern keep on repeating itself? Why are you always broke, my friend? Why are you always broke? You ask yourself that. You have money, you have plenty of it, within a week you have nothing, you go back to borrowing from friends. Jerome Bowman, good evening, Jerome. You're welcome. You get your salary, by mid of the month you have nothing, and you wonder why. And we have these people who are earning very little than you, and they have it figured out. You wonder why. All you need to do is change your spending habits. Change your spending habits and things are going to work out perfect in your life, guys. Go and do a thorough scrutiny on what you on services that you're actually getting that you don't want them, or things that you're doing that are not necessarily good, No, the things that you, the kind of things you spend your money on, if they're not good, stop spending money on things like that. That is what I'll say. So guys, your comments, keep your comments coming. Mama, mbona kichwa chako kina wataka nini? Nyonyo. Unasema wataka nini? Shika. Taka watu waone nyonyo yangu hivi, sitaki. Jerome, I buy things I need, not because I buy things that I need. I don't buy expensive. It depends what it is. It depends, Jerome, with what I'm buying. If it's something I need, then why not? If it's something that is going to be useful to me, I will not hesitate but buy it. But buying expensive things that I don't need, buying an expensive thing because I want to show off to my friends. Buying an expensive thing because I saw it trending. I'm not buying something because it's trending, because it's expensive, because everybody else. First, I hate. If let me tell you what I hate. I hate having something that someone else has. Buying things that people have all over. You walk this place, you're meeting the person with the same thing. I don't like it. I don't. That's why I will buy things within my budget. I don't want to overspend because I saw someone having the same thing. Now I want it. No. I buy everything that is within my budget. I don't want to overspend. I'm so keen when it comes to that, because I know what overspending can do to you. Overspending can easily lead a person into debt. You start now borrowing. You're earning a lot, but you don't see the essence of your money because you don't have a budget. You spend your money anyhow. You don't keep a budget. You don't actually keep a track on your expenditure. That is what I don't want. I have embraced the good spending habits. If something is not useful to me, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying anything that I'm not going to use. I don't want to buy something and put it in the house and it remains there untouched. No. Smoking and drinking, those are bad habits. I would not encourage anybody actually. They are bad habits. I don't smoke, neither do I drink. Alcohol, smoking, No. I don't have such habits, Jerome. Those are habits that I will not encourage anybody. Once you start smoking, it's hard for you to leave. It takes a while before you can get done or get away from such a habit, because those are habits that you become addicted to. You cannot do without as much as you want to. You'll always have that urge to go and buy. And once you start drinking, you know how drunkards behave, how alcoholics behave. You go into a bar, you want to buy alcohol for everybody. If you're smoking, you want to buy cigarette for everybody. You want to impress your crew at the expense of your budget, my friend. Those are not habits I would encourage anybody to take part in. No. Drinking and smoking, I don't encourage anybody. I discourage people from such habits because they are bad. Not even bad. Should I say bad is just understatement. They're the worst habits I could actually want anybody to take part in. Hai, leso yangu ndo unaifanya hivi. Toka, wacha leso yangu. Welcome guys, those who are joining at the moment. Let me know where you're watching me from this evening as we continue with our topic. Where are you watching Sharika from, guys? Pelekea toto we. Toto we. Pelekea toto. Alo. Alo toto we. Toto we. Toto we. Toto we. Alo. Pelekea toto we. Naona ngamkojo. Njoo. Njoo usiende huko. Kwanza nikuoshe. Kitambo. Huyo ni hapa kwa msumari. Liitwa kitambo. How often do I go live? 4 times a day. I don't speak Spanish, Jerome. I don't know how to speak Spanish. I often go live 4 times or 3 times a day. It depends. It actually depends on my schedule of the day. If I have a tight schedule, I can only do 2 and sometimes 1. So it depends. Surviving Men series. Hi. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Let me know where you're watching me from. We're just chilling and having some small discussion on our topic. No, I'm not bored. I am not bored actually. So, this is the topic surviving men series. What are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? That is what you're discussing. Feel free to give your own opinion on that. What do you think are the common spending habits that people practice that leave them stuck? We have Esme. Is it Esme? Esme Gibbons. East Coast Africa in the building. How do you mean surviving men series? Where are you from specifically? Surviving men series? Me, I don't. We don't have pets here. We don't have. I don't have a pet. That is what I'll say. I don't have a pet actually. I will lie if I say I have one. Ah, Melvis, hi. How have you been? Good evening from this side. I know it's morning in Canada at the moment, if I'm not wrong. Is it morning? Or it's midday, something like this, that. What time is it, Melvis, in Canada? What time is it right now? Oh, it's morning. Wow. This side it's evening. It's 6:43 p.m. We have like 17 minutes to 7 p.m. at night. Viatu. Akavaa viatu zako toto we. Vaa viatu basi. Toto. Keti chini uvae viatu. Ona dudu yule pale. Yule pale mama. Huyo pale. Namwona yule dudu. Atakufuata. Oh, it's 4:42 in Canada. This side it's 6:43. It's 6:43 this side, Jerome. Hey, kama nani? Kiatu. Toto wewe. Pelekea toto, vaa viatu basi. Vaa viatu fanya chui 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 chui. Chui 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 chui. Good. Good. Dudu. Dudu. Why are my real friends? How do you mean, Jerome? Real friends as in why? Why ask that? Why ask about my friends? I'm saying in the living room. There is my mother-in-law and her own mother, my children great grandma. That is what I'll say. So their grandmother and their great grandmother, they're in the sitting room. Then me, I'm in my own room, So you can't expect me to be around them all the time. I have to give them space. Sometimes I need my own space. That's why you see me alone all the time with my kids, actually. Wewe, toka. Ando uone ithani huko. Ando uone toto we. Toto we. This side it's cool. Very cool. There is no heat like you people in Europe. We don't experience the kind of heat you guys experience. We don't experience such heat waves like people in Europe. This hours is regulated. It's not that hot, it's not that cold. It's just cool. That is what I'll say. Yes, all the time, Malindi itself is a city. Kilifi is a city. Mombasa is a city. Same to Nairobi. The only thing is that Nairobi is like many miles away from where I am. But we have other cities within that I usually travel regularly. Wataka nini mama? Wataka nini? Wataka nini kikojozi wangu? Kiatu. Atoa hii kingine. Tatu. Sema story yako. Wataka nini? Wataka nini? My friend, doing what there? I have never been there. Jerome. Kichwa. Tuta. Welcome guys, those who are joining at the moment. Let me know where you're watching Sharike from this evening, guys, and what is your own opinion? What are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? That is what we're discussing this evening. What are the common spending habits that leave people stuck, guys? I teach them once. I teach them one at a time. I teach them one at a time. Pata kunyonya huko. Haya. Basi. Wewe Yana. Taki watu wanini. Takufukuza. Katerina. Hi. You're welcome, Katerina. Where are you watching me from, Katerina? Mm-hmm. Mm. Unavuta hewa badala ya uvute maziwa. Chemsha maji nikuoshe basi mama. Sawa. Sawa mama.
Nono. Nono.
Naliza kunyonya wewe kidogo.
Nono. Nono.
Sitaki.
Nono.
Nyonya hii imekuwa hapa tayari.
Nono.
Hiyo.
Nono.
Nyonya.
Neno.
Sasa hivyo umeshamaliza tayari?
Neno.
Neno. Find out.
Neno.
You're welcome, guys. Let me know what you think. What are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? You're welcome, those who are joining at the moment. Taanguka. Oh, Odolapo, we Omodolapo. Yeah, I remember. You're welcome. Actually, it was in the morning live stream, if I'm not wrong. Not all the time. Since the last live stream, this is the second one. Some actually, yeah, some. This is the second one since the last one you joined. You know, the one that I was streaming in the morning. This is the second one. After that, I've not streamed again. Some. So guys, talk to me. What are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? What are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? Let me know in the comments. Me too. Nice. The pleasure is all mine. Sam, the pleasure is all mine. Oh, Jeremiah. Hi. How have you been, Jeremiah? Mm. Chapa mtu. Guys, talk to me, those who just joined. What are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? Common spending habits that leave people stuck. Feel free to give your own opinion on that. Takufuja wewe shauri yako. Neno ni neno ama ni neno? Neno. Ai. Ah, yeah.
No.
Guys, talk to me. Common spending habits that leave people stuck. Before you joined, we had mentioned a few, you know, we had a few like spending more than you earn, impulse buying, buying to impress friends, chasing trends, mm? Ignoring small expenses. That one I had not touched in it, guys. Don't ever ignore small expenses. That is what save on your money. You realize you don't have money, and if you look at whatever you spend it on, you even get surprised because it's just small things you ignore. The small expenses you ignore actually matter a lot when it comes to this spending habits. We have Sulaiman Hamad. Hey, you're welcome, Sulaiman Hamad. Where are you watching me from, Sulaiman Hamad? Guys, talk to me. We've talked about that. So we had spending more than you want, impulse buying, buying to impress others, chasing trend, um, lifestyle inflation. You know what I mean by that. Then we had spending without investing and saving. If you're that kind of a person, you remain stuck for the rest of your life. Jamaican man. Yeah, in the morning actually. You are in the morning live, I remember. Tatenda Shoko. Hi, you're welcome, guys. Tap to like the live stream as we proceed with our topic. Feel free to give your own opinion on our topic today. What do you think are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? Hmm? Common spending habits that leave people stuck, guys. Journey with me as we discuss this topic. Let's talk about it, guys. What are these habits that leave people stuck when it comes to spending?
Okay.
As you talk to me, don't forget to tell me where you're watching me from. Those who are just in. Sulaiman. Oh, Sulaiman Hamad, you're from Germany. That's great. I'm from Kenya. Malindi, Kenya, to be specific. That is where I'm streaming from. Nice to meet you, Sulaiman Hamad, all the way from Deutschland. Wie geht's es Ihnen? Let me now you put my skills into use as I'm actually learning. Ich lerne Deutsch, weil ich Deutschland komme. Is that how it says? Ich lerne Deutsch, weil ich Deutschland komme. Is that how it's supposed to be, Sulaiman Hamad? Yeah, you did actually. You did ask me a question. I remember that question. I was about to answer you, but you left before I gave you the answer. Jamaican man. You left before I was able to answer. Good to hear that, Sulaiman Hamad. I'm in the process of trying to learn Germany. I'm in the learning process, so I hope I become perfect in that. Hmm. So, hey, Mama. Vishpet, Vishpet is S. Is S. Is that how it is? It Vishpet or what time is it there? Vishpet is S. Vishpet is S. Da. That is direct translation. Yeah, I'm in Malindi. That is where I am at the moment, Sulaiman. My child is 1 year. What about it, Jamaican man? She's 1 year. Oh, es ist 6 Uhr da. Oh my God, the day I'll be speaking like a native, my friend. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do that day, but I'll just be happy. Cause I've been learning, and I'm still learning. I'm learning actually, still learning each and every day. So you're welcome, guys. You're welcome to give your opinion. What do you think are the common spending habits that leave people stuck? Common spending habits that leave people stuck. Oh, it's 12 o'clock in the evening. Okay. That's cool. That's okay, because this side it's 7:01 p.m. That is at night. This side. It's 7 at night. That is the time in Kenya right now at Suleiman Hamad. Sijamgusa tangu nimpe hiyo dawa. Umenini? Ya, umerudi sawa kabisa. Sawa. Where are you? As in, I said I'm in Malindi, Suleiman, or how do you mean with that? Because I'm in Malindi. That is where I am at the moment. Gibbons, I don't know. I'm not a good guesser, so I'm not going to guess about age. When it comes to age, you have to tell me yourself. I don't want to keep guessing. Sammy, hi. Oh, 22. Still young. You're too young, actually. Guys, if it's your first time, remember to subscribe. Those who are joining in for the first time, subscribe. You can also like the live stream as we continue. Okay, thank you so much, Jamaican man. See you some other time. Oh, that's at least, yeah. At least that I can manage. Well, thank you so much, Sammy. At least that is a bit easier, more than the one you had earlier. Malindi, Mashamba village. I'm in the village actually. In Mashamba village, that is where I am, Suleiman Hamad. I'm in Mashamba village in Malindi. Why are you laughing, Sammy? I'm just stating the truth. That is the truth, actually. Mama, unaharibu leso yangu wewe. Guys, your comments. Talk to Shari. Talk to me, guys. Let's proceed with our topic. Mbona nasikia vituko mama? Umekojoa? Hey. Wacha. Ibrahim, hi. Njoo bwana. Njoo bwana mama. Wewe shauri yako utaki, njoo hapa nikwambie. Njoo twende mama, tukaoge. Njoo twende. Wewe nenda huko dudu ikupate huko. Shauri yako.